Texas lawmakers finally wrapping up their work at the state capitol this week, and now Texas is looking ahead to the November election. You will have the chance to approve the legislature's $2 billion plan for communities to borrow money from the state for crucial water projects. It is one of the biggest and most important issues we're facing now.
KXAN's political reporter Josh Hinkle tells us why every Texan should care about this plan.
Go directly to our polling places because that's where I'm going.
Waging a statewide campaign can be a difficult thing to do. Ask any candidate. 254 counties, 270,000 square miles. But when the legislature passes a measure that requires your approval, that campaign can be even tougher.
The effort's going to be, as all campaigns, is to educate the voters.
Representative Alan Ritter was behind the push for water funding and is now behind one of the PACs that's pushing its support this November.
We're going to be spending the next several months trying to educate people about it and to get them out to vote.
The water infrastructure is vital for disease protection.
Such groups are gaining traction, telling Texans just how dire a drought of record could be. The state says businesses would lose $116 billion by 2060. That year, 1.1 million jobs would be lost. By then, because of those losses, the state's population could fall by 1.4 million people. And 403,000 fewer students in Texas schools. The measure would let communities borrow money from the state to build crucial projects like water treatment plants, surface water pumps, and tools to filter water.
It's about future Texas.
There are conservatives who do not like this plan because it takes money out of the rainy day fund, which requires a constitutional amendment. And historically, these amendments haven't always worked. Since 1876, of the 653 lawmakers have submitted to voters, only 474 gained approval. So it's up to you, yes or no. There are fewer than 3 months to decide. Josh Hinkle, KXAN News.
And looking deeper now, it's not the first time in recent history the state of Texas has dealt with water funding. 2 years ago, Texas voters approved a measure that lets the state issue up to $6 billion in bonds for water, wastewater, and flood control projects. The state can keep issuing those bonds for water projects as long as they stay below that $6 billion cap.